Okay, so first things first, what I'm going to do is wire these LEDs into the roof that I've got. So this is basically like a plywood bed. This is the bit of the pop top that goes up and you can sleep on it. I've got 6 of these, and this wire is just long enough to go along the length of this roof. I've got a wire in the back of the EC-160 that literally has popped up just underneath here, and then goes up the top, and there's this little connection box that all 6 of these connect into. There's 3 on either end, and then there's like a little DC connection just on the end. I've taken some measurements already, and so sitting in this seat, I'm going to just have a line of them going down the middle, all 6. If I have from the back of this board 30 centimeters, it's just above my head, so it won't be in front of me as to cause any glare, but it'll be here, which is enough. Should I be reading a book just here, it's going to give me light, which is great. So if I'm in the back sleeping as well, it's pretty much in the right sort of place. And so if I go 30 centimeters off the back, and then if we go looking at the front, if we go 30 centimeters off of the front, then I'll just basically evenly space all of those lights along this ceiling. I think that probably warrants another diagram just to make sure I'm drilling the holes in the right place. This is the elevating bed. This elevating bed is 203 centimeters going up that way. And so if I basically space out the lights, 6 of them, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and if I keep this gap here, 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 and here to 29 centimeters, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gaps. 7 times 29 equals 203. So basically, I've just got to drill myself 6 holes, 29 centimeters from here, and then every 29 centimeters, and then I should be able to pop the wiring through, and that's going to look awesome. Okay guys, so what I'm going to do now is mark up this board with those dimensions that I just showed you, and then we'll drill the holes and then fit the little LEDs from underneath and then wire it into the EC-160. Okay, so we've now got 6 evenly spaced marks going right along the middle of the van, all with little X's. X marks the spot. So I've got my little LEDs just here, and on the end of those are these little connectors. And so what I need to do is fit this on the underside, on the other side of this, and feed this through. So I need to drill a hole big enough for that. Now I think that's probably about 5 mil, 6 mil, but I'm just going to check it first just to make sure. Always measure twice, cut once. I've made that mistake a few times. So yeah, I'm just going to drill myself these 6 holes. I'll do it from the top end, and then I'll fit these underneath. So I'm back. So I've got this, which is like a little bit thing for checking the size of them, and this looks like it's 8 mils, just a bit too tight. So a 9 mil is going to see that go through lovely. I'll sweep this little lot up and then we will fit the lights from underneath. I get the end of the lead and find the hole, and it's literally just a case of pushing that up through there and then going up the top and pulling it right through. So you can see behind me I've pushed all 6 of those up through those holes, fed those all through, and now up the top we're just going to pull them all through and then connect them into that little junction box. I've done a video already on wiring the LEDs, but seeing as I'm doing these I might as well just add it onto this one as well, just for those of you who can't be bothered to skip back and watch the other one. But you just twist the covers off of here, and then these have got, you can see in there's a few holes, and you basically have a couple of self tappers that just hold that on. So if I just reposition you, so if I push that through, and then really I just stick that on there, self tapper in there and there, and then we're done. And it's just a case of doing all of those, and then I'll put some tape over the wire at the top just so it doesn't get snagged, bit of gaffer tape, put the mattress back in, and then it's all wired in, plugged in, everyone's happy. I'm back in the roof again. The next thing to do is tidy up this excess on all of these cables. I've got these little cable ties, they're only tiny ones. It's really good to tidy that up. Obviously they're under the mattress, so I'm going to tidy up the wires. I've also got some duct tape, so once the wires are tidied up I'll just stick them down so that they don't move around or get disturbed. So that's the little runway of lights all wired in. The bed is now back in. All the wiring's nice and tight.